welcome back. You're watching Dennis Run Beyond the Beaten Path. I'm John Dennison. I'll show you today how we're going to skin this doe. I shot it a few days back. It's been hanging in my shop. I like to let them hang when the weather lets me do it and temperatures are right. Take you along, show you what I do, how my dad showed me. Maybe you know how to do this. Maybe you'll pick up a few tricks. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we're going to start off by cutting it right here in the middle. I probably should have skinned this deer earlier, but I was wanting to make a video, and you know how time goes, and she's froze pretty stiff right now, so we're having to struggle a little bit with it. Pull her apart. So whenever you start cutting the back of her, you want to start down near the tail and go up or down, however you want to look how you go with the hair. That way you're not cutting the hairs. Then you're going to ring right around the leg. And you're going to be having a little bit of hair right here because you're cutting hairs, but just you do the best you can. You can clean it off later when you're done. That knife was a little dull. I had to switch over to this knife. It's cutting a little better now. Then you just start peeling her down. Try to do as much as you can with your fingers and pulling on it. The more you put the knife in there, you'll be cutting hide. I cut the hide enough on this one anyway because it's froze. But I hadn't planned on doing nothing with hide on this deer. You can tell, usually you can just jerk it right off there, but it's froze pretty solid. And you just start working it down the back. Being careful not to cut the hide. If you wanted to tan it or something, but like I said, I ain't doing that with this deer. I've done it in the past. Don't really have time this time of year. Been busy. Just adjusting the height. That's my new winch that I put up in the shop. I got another video of that out. You ought to check it out. This new winch setup's pretty handy for me. I use it more than I thought I ever would. I use it all the time. Now we're just about the point of about as low as we need to get. We're almost to the back strap now. You can see that hide is froze. It's much easier when skin these before they freeze. So we're going to start cutting the back strap out of it now. You can see I've cut down both sides of the backbone. And you just start peeling it down. It just pulls right out of there. Just cut in right next to the ribs. Just going down. This deer's froze pretty solid. It is a lot easier whenever they're a little bit warmer. See how it peels right out of there? And then it takes it all the way down, comes right out behind the shoulder blade, front shoulder blade. A lot of people call this a tenderloin, but it's actually the back strap. The tenderloin's on the inside. The small tenderloin laying there beside the back strap on that table. That's what I'm talking about. It's the best eating. Take your deboning knife, Peel it right out of there. Alright, we're getting ready to cut the carcass off the back legs. Just that easy. That section is all done. Alright, we got that all cleaned out. I didn't realize the camera wasn't on. This is one reason I wait till, a lot of people do it differently. They do it out in the field, but I like to take the batter and stuff out because I did get in there and I accidentally busted it. I dripped it in my bucket here, but there's no meat down here no more, so it didn't hurt anything. So we're going to trim a little bit of this here fat off here that we don't want. A bit of hair we got on here. I'll go ahead and cut this off the part. I mean, look at that. Look how fat that dough was. I mean, I bet you. There's an inch of fat on there. That's a healthy deer. Look at that. All fat. But you don't know. Make you sick. You ain't used to all that. Yeah, that's about all we're gonna cut off this here deer. I'll get the sawzall here in a second. Cut this thing apart. You just cut right down the middle of it. 2 equal pieces. Right like that. I like to cut all the way through, almost all the way through. Finish it off with a knife. Right like that. Now you just take your knife and cut through the rest of it. Try not to drop it in the floor. Well, there you have it. 2 tenderloins, 2 back straps, 2 hindquarters. That's all we're going to use out of this dough. The front shoulders was too shot up. I shot a little forward on her and ruined both front shoulders. But there's plenty of meat here. These are the knives we're going to use. Cut up these tenderloin, get ready to bag it up. Just trim off the end there, make a nice pretty slice. I'd like to cut them about a 1/2 inch thick. Take and lay that off to the side and see how you just cut the fat and the stripping off the back of it. Do that all the way through, clear to the end. I tell you, this back strap, it's some of the best meat. Misty takes it and rolls it in flour and black pepper and salt, fries it in the skillet. Man, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. That's some good eating right here. It don't get much better than that in wild game world. Now here's another piece. We just cleaned it up, doing the exact same thing. Kind of repetitive over and over. See how many individual steaks you get out of it. Alright, you're gonna hear Paxton in the background there a little bit. He's in his room. But look at the fats on the back of that thing. I mean, that's back here on the back. That thing is fat. It was a healthy deer. This is the inside tenderloin. We cleaned it up, cut it up the exact same way. You don't get a whole lot out of it, but they are some tender bites. Yeah, there you have it. Bowl full of tenderloin. Got some trapping bait. That's all the scraps. We'll use that for trapping. We're getting ready to put it in the food saver. Vacuum seal it. We just labeled it. Now you want to turn your bags on the inside out just a little bit. That keeps them clean. That way when you put them in the food saver and seal it, there ain't nothing in the way. It'll make a good seal. I'll bag them. I put them in 1 pound bags. That makes a pretty good meal for Misty and I. Paxton, he don't eat a whole lot of deer meat. He don't eat any at all. He's pretty picky. Try to shoot for about a 1 pound. I think I end up getting 3 bags. They're just a touch over 1 pound. These bags are already pre-made. Pretty handy. Suck air out of them, seal them up. Ain't got to worry about freeze or burn. Shelf life is so much longer. I mean, it don't take long to suck all that air out. And you're done. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Well, there you have it. 3 bags of doe tenderloin. I mark them doe when it's a doe kill. Buck when it's a buck. Buck's just a little bit stronger. I might make another video on the hindquarters. I'm just going to chunk them up, grind them. Might make some jerky. So I'll probably make another video on that. I want to thank you all for watching Adventurous Run Beyond the Beaten Path. Keep on hunting. Have a good day.